Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for coming over. Got a very, very interesting video here. Did it say Valuetainment? Am I saying that right? Channel? I'll leave the link to the full video in the description, but it says here, Diddy's hiding something. Diddy's response to Tupac question analyzed by body language expert. Boy, you know, they be noticing everything, man. So we gonna check this out again. Appreciate all the love and support with you guys coming over. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Let's go through a couple of these clips here, Rob. If you can pull up. First one I want to go through is Diddy. So here's Diddy Combs. He is on Breakfast Club. And Charlemagne the God is asking a question. A lot of people, I've interviewed a lot of people that claim Diddy took Tupac out. Okay, he's the one that killed him. Now, again, that's claims that have been made, right?
Yeah.
I just want you to give your feedback on his body language when Charlemagne asked, there's a documentary out that says you may have been behind the Tupac murder. And then watch how Diddy responds and what commentary you would have on this. Go ahead, Rob.
Now, it was this documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't true.
Yeah, check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even going to go there, with all due respect, but I appreciate you as a journalist asking. Thank you.
Because listen, 7 years ago, I'd have been like, yo, did you hire somebody to kill Pac? But no, you do it like a journalist.
Yeah, no, I mean, we wouldn't even get into nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying? It's nonsense.
Which we never believed, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see.
All right, so do me a favor. Just mute it and keep it on kind of a repeat. So some of these behaviors, like, just so I can show you what some of these things are. So the first thing here, we have mouth covering and adapting. So when someone is taking control of things in their environment, so like if I sat down here and I was like scooting these things back and kind of pushing them over, aligning them, it's unnecessary movement. So we're seeing a lot of unnecessary movement. Mouth covering is one of the first behaviors that we learn when we are feeling the need to withhold information. Not saying deceptive, but withholding information. So what do you think have you ever seen a kid drop the F-bomb for the first time in front of their parents or something? They're instinctively reaching up to cover their mouth.
Right.
So it's built into us. That behavior is built into us. So right after that little movement towards the beginning, you're going to see him pushing into his face. This is called facial denting. And this is a pacification gesture, and it's meant to kind of burn off excess adrenaline from a high-stress question or a high-stress scenario. Then we see a lot more hand-to-head, hand-to-head, hand-to-head. And so all of those will factor up to a potentially very deceptive statement, but there's no deception when somebody's just saying, oh, I don't want to talk about that. You didn't ask me any direct question. I didn't give you any, or you asked a direct question, I gave you a nonsense answer or a non-answer. That looks a lot more avoidant than deceptive.
Yeah, and see, I ain't saying he did or I ain't saying he didn't. I'm just going off what I've heard. And it has been so many people to say he did, but it is a lot of fidgeting going on, you know, spinning the pen, rubbing his head. Like when he say that, I mean, I caught the stuff too, like the unnecessary movement he's talking about. So yeah, and this dude is the expert here. You know, Diddy did avoid the question. He didn't answer the question. So take it as you will.
Because deceptive would be absolutely not, I had nothing to do with it, right? So the avoidant, look at that. My video was on the recommended right there at the end.
Was it?
Yeah.
Interesting. So in this case, if you're watching this, what do you think? Like,
there's one more thing here.
What's that?
Towards the end, this is called rapid reaction. So like if I'm looking this way and then you started talking, and the moment you started talking, my head jerks over to you. So this is an orientation. It happens right at the 3/4 mark. Right. So right when he started speaking. So he's kind of jerking his head back towards him. So that fear increases the speed of our body. So if you think about the difference between
increases the speed of our body.
the difference between a Chihuahua hearing a noise in the house and a Rottweiler hearing a noise in the house, how fast their heads come up and orient toward what's going on. A Chihuahua is a lot faster, way faster, because they have to be more scared. So fear speeds up our bodies.
So you're calling Diddy a Chihuahua. I mean, he's going to be upset about that.
No, I didn't. I didn't do that.
You just called Diddy a
For
Chihuahua.
the record, I did not say.
So you're saying Diddy is scared. He is scared. That's why he's reacting the way he does. I don't mean by the animal side. I mean the fact that he is scared. That's why he's moving faster.
Yes.
Interesting.
So there's a fear response in our brain.
Yeah.
So there were probably 10 or 12 little indicators there of high stress and high fear.
In this case, what would your conclusion come up with? I'm trying to figure out what happened to my guy Tupac, man. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It looks extremely avoidant. It looks like there is information there that it's what's called guilty knowledge. A person may be involved with a crime, may have committed a crime, may have witnessed a crime, but they have some kind of knowledge about the guilt of a crime. But that's what we look for a guilty knowledge.
Okay. Nowadays, more than ever, the brand you wear reflects and represents who you are.
Just want to check here. Yeah, man. You can say what you want about this. With this title, Diddy's hiding something. I feel like most of us know that already. It's just crazy to think that, like, you say, oh, he may get away with this, but then there's that. He got so much stuff that's being alleged against him. I just feel like when you take an expert into this. Sorry, I had to cut myself off because I was like, I had to read the comments. Someone said, really? Diddy's hiding something? No, you don't say. He looked very uncomfortable for a person who has nothing to hide. Honestly, you don't need a body language expert to clearly see that this question had Diddy real uncomfortable. Yeah. Like, again, if I ain't got nothing to do with something, that's exactly what I'm saying. I ain't got nothing to do with that at all. He said we don't get into that nonsense. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of the comments that are saying the same thing. I just wanted to check this out because I've never seen anyone break down the body language. I mean, I have, but like of someone like being accused of so many things, I wonder if he did a breakdown of Diddy apology video, because I'm pretty sure he found a lot of things in there that were we even saw it, that the apology didn't seem real, or he didn't even really apologize, But yeah, this was, I guess it's more of because I've seen that interview before. I feel like it's more of he just validated what I was thinking as well. All right, hey, appreciate you guys coming over and watching, man. Peace out.